Whooping cough is making an alarming comeback, raising concerns among health officials and parents. Today, we're joined by Gunderson Health System infection preventionist Brian Simmons for this Mindful Monday discussion. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning.
So we've been hearing some reports, about an uptick in cases of whooping cough. What can you tell us about what it's looking like right now?
Yeah, we are seeing an uptick in cases that we've seen when compared to the last few years.
Okay.
So far, through the first half of 2024, we've seen about a rise, 3 times the rise of cases of whooping cough, and it's what we're seeing in Wisconsin. We're seeing nationally also.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, what exactly is whooping cough?
Whooping cough is a bacterial disease caused by an organism called pertussis, and with those individuals after getting sick with the first couple, within the first couple weeks of being sick, they develop a distinctive cough that we call a whoop. And what happens with those individuals when they're coughing really hard, they're breathing in at the same time, and that ends up giving a whooping type of cough.
Yeah, it does have that pretty distinct sound, and it is like a whooping. That's how you guys describe it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And so you said, pretty significant increase. What are you thinking is behind this?
It could be over the last few years, we've had some vaccine hesitancy.
Right.
That could be part of the drive of just increased cases. Also, it's just as we've been getting out and around others again where we weren't the last few years, increased just interaction with individuals can increase that risk.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
So who's mostly at risk?
Anybody can actually get whooping cough, but the most people that are at risk are those that are young children, especially those under the age of 1. And newborns can be at risk if they get whooping cough.
Okay, and so what can we do to prevent it?
The number one thing we can actually do to prevent it is getting those vaccines and staying on top of the vaccines time windows of getting those. And then the next thing would be if you are a high risk individual around somebody that was positive for whooping cough, antibiotics can be a way to prevent yourself being seriously ill from that. And then the last thing is just taking care of your health and doing good hand hygiene and respiratory hygiene around others.
Let me ask a quick question real quick. Can you get reinfected?
Actually, you could get reinfected with whooping cough. The vaccine does a really good job, but we still do give vaccines, especially to those that are pregnant through every pregnancy. They are recommended to help prevent the newborns and give them protection with that vaccine. And then even throughout your lifetime, we'll give you at least a dose of Tdap when you become adolescent or not more than past adolescence into your teenage years or adults. And that helps prevent pertussis from occurring.
Again.
Okay, so important to stay up on those vaccines. Anything else you recommend, hand washing, any other measures like that?
Yeah, good respiratory hygiene. If you come down with any illness, respiratory that seems like the common cold, take care of your hands by doing good hand hygiene and good respiratory etiquette. So using tissues and throwing those away, and also, again, doing good hand hygiene after having respiratory illness.
Okay. All right, Brian, well, thanks so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
No problem. Stay with us. We're back right after this.